Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Blue Juice TV. Listen, before we get into anything, let's get into the basics. I need you guys to go like, comment, and please subscribe. Please, I need y'all. All right, y'all. It's a whole lot going on. Cardi B just announced her pregnancy by her alleged zesty zaddy Stefan. But it's the rollout and the timing that has all of the people side-eyeing. Next, we're going to talk about Lil Kim. She popped out at New York Fashion Week looking, not her best. Wendy, she made a rare appearance and baby girl looked really good. And then next you have Beyonce and Camel. Their big casino dreams got shut down, y'all. Shut all the way down. And we're going to talk about it. Next, we have Lizzo out here giving credit where it is not due. And Ice Spice basically said Cardi lowered the rap bar for everyone, which allowed all of the girls to come rushing in. Let's talk about it. Alright, so all the rumors are true, yes? Okay, so Cardi B officially announced that she is pregnant. Now, everyone's been speculating for a minute. So the announcement really didn't shock anybody or anything like that. But what did though is the fact that she's using it for this tired rollout. Gail asked her on the show today, what was the reason? Like, why did she feel the need to just wait and not, expose the fact that she was pregnant? And she was like, well, I'm going to say it now because I need y'all to go buy diapers. Using that same tired thing. Diapers and milk and... Girl, please go. Because you playing, but you really begging for real because your label is not playing. They on your head. And we all know that. Like, all of these gimmicks and all of these games is because you really have to do these things. But yeah, that's what she did, y'all. So she's using it for her rollout like we all expected. Like we all pretty much knew that she would be. So in the interview with Gail, Cardi revealed that she is pregnant by her boyfriend, Stefan. Now, is she now? Are you really? I would just say make sure y'all do the DNA test and all the things, allegedly. Because it just happened so fast and it seems like she really just met this man. And I think her and Offset was still together. I don't know, I'm confused. Like, these people is moving way too fast for me. But to be pregnant by somebody else already is just insane. So I would say y'all do the DNA testing and stuff because we don't know. And then Stefan and Offset already look like cousins. Like, you still can't even tell if Blossom is Offset's baby. That could legit be Stefan's child. Like, she looks like Stefan and Offset. No shade, Cardi. Go on now, don't be trying to sue me and stuff. This is just my opinions. Like, I'm just saying how I feel. Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. Leave me alone. And it's really just sad because she's sitting on there acting all giddy and just, he makes me feel so safe. Girl, go on. You are about to be in the same situation that you was just in with your husband in a minute here. Because you don't even know this dude, for real. I know you trying to act like y'all been talking for a minute, but child, even the time frame that you gave was way too short to just get knocked up by somebody like that. Wow, you're married. Like, all of it is just crazy. Like, you have a bird brain. It's time to grow up. It's time to elevate. Like, you supposedly have all this money, all of these things. Like, girl, I'm gonna need you to step up your brain. Step up your brain is crazy. You got to step up your intellect because the way that you be moving is just very hood radish and it's time out for that. And since we're here, let's go ahead and talk about this dude that she with. Like, it's been alleged that this man has drugged and sexually assaulted a whole nother man. So not only did you get a man that's just like your husband as far as the cheating and stuff, and because he done been around the block several times with different girls and has had several different women pregnant. I think he just had a baby a couple of months ago with some other woman. And so, it's just like, it's crazy. But not only is he messing with women, it has been alleged that he has messed with a guy. He tried to sexually assault him, and when the guy, turned him down and did not want him and, didn't want to follow through with what was going on, it was alleged that Stefan had him, assaulted. Child, Lord have mercy. This girl need to go back to Love and Hip Hop because her whole life is just made for it. Like, this is the perfect. It's a perfect storyline for Love and Hip Hop. I'm trying to tell you. But anyways, yes, her life is full of drama, and it's only gonna get worse from here. Definitely is. But good luck to her. If she likes it, I love it. Check out this clip.
Start right away.
Yeah.
With, because the rumors on the streets be talking.
Mm-hmm.
And so the latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefan Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man, we're very supportive of each other. We're like in the same space in our careers, but like in different,
By that, what do you mean by that same space? That you're both doing well? What do you mean?
You know what it is? That I feel like we're really great and one of the best at what we do. And me and him think the same way. Like, it's like, yeah, we're one of the greatest, but what's next? What we doing again? We do it again. We have to do it again all the time. It's not like we're never like comfortable. We just want to keep doing it. And that's just how we both are.
You have a song on your new album. I can't wait for people to hear the new music, but there's a song called Safe.
Yeah.
Is he somebody that makes you feel safe?
Very safe.
Next, we're going to stay on Cardi just a little while longer. Cardi also announced the Little Miss Drama Tour, which had a very similar theme to Onika Tanya's tour. I mean, like, the color scheme, the whole vibe just looked very similar to Gag City. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, she said the tour will start soon, and she released the dates and everything, and I'm looking at the picture of all of the dates and things, and I'm like, child, what you gonna be up there twerking while you pregnant? Like, I didn't understand. And so I'm sitting here like, so you gonna put on the tour while you pregnant, and who, the guest artist gonna be the fetus? The fetus gonna be singing its popular hit, Goo Goo Gaga. Yes, Cardi, you better go on and be pregnant, child. And it's just funny because it's nuts because her music is just so hood rat and just so ratchet and so gutter snipe, so it's like you can't go on tour pregnant because you can't just stand somewhere and like do what you do. Since the new wave of girls that came in, they all have to be performers because they lack in the skill and the bars and the rap area. So now you guys have ushered in all of this dancing. So you can't just be pregnant and go do what you gotta do because you're gonna have to put on a whole performance, child. Y'all have to be Beyonce now. This is what y'all have done. So I'm like, how is she gonna do that? But she came out later and said that the tour is actually gonna start in February, which means she's further along than what we thought. I assumed that she probably was like 4 or 5 months, but I think she's a little further along. Well, wait, let me see. Well, I assumed that a while ago, so I don't know where she is, but if she's gonna have the baby in February, she's a little further than what I thought initially. And so she said immediately after giving birth, she's gonna start the tour. And she said she don't come from a lineage of weak women. She said she gonna, lace up her boots as soon as she has that baby and get on out there because she's already stretching and already doing the things as she's pregnant right now. So once that baby pops out, she's on the road. I just think it's crazy, and I think I don't know. She's doing all this talking, but I don't know if it's going to be as easy as she thinks because, as you can see, she has delayed her whole life, her whole career for years because she kept having children. And she's even stated that she doesn't like being away from her children. And so to just feel like you're gonna drop a baby out, drop a baby out, you're gonna pop a baby out and then just dip out on the baby like that, that's, first of all, that's crazy. As a mother, I don't even think you should be doing that. Like, go sit down somewhere and bond with your child, you know? But she's trying to keep up, and her label is on her head, y'all. Y'all have to remember, her label is not playing with her. Atlantic, they got all of them new people. They are not playing with her. So she has to do this. I guess she's gonna, like, bring the baby on tour with her. Like, get out of the hospital, jump right on the tour bus, and off they go. Yeah, that's that, y'all. I'm moving on. Moving on, child. Let's get into this New York Fashion Week with Lil Kim. Y'all, Lil Kim, Lord have mercy. It's tough to say because she's a legend, but the way baby girl looks, that body, that face, that everything, y'all, everything was just so bad. Her hair was a hot mess. The outfit just looked a mess. She looked like a stuffed Cornish hen. No lie, she looked like a stuffed Cornish hen, y'all. The girl looked a mess. Like, when you get that much work done, I just don't think there's no coming back. Like, if y'all, and this is no shade to anybody else that I named, but look, okay, I'm just gonna name a couple of people. So you got Tiny from Escape, T.I.'s wife. Tiny, Lil Kim. Look at their heads. I need y'all to go pull up some pictures of them and look at their heads and their faces. Like, everything just looks really swollen and big. And I guess that's like from, like, maybe like the medication. I don't know. Y'all tell me, what is that all about? They got like these really swollen looks. And Lil Kim just looks like something out of this world, child. Something out of this world. Like alienish. Like, she's not from here. That's what it's giving. But I'm not gonna go too hard. Y'all, she looked a mess. And I would say that she needs a team that knows how to work with her, but I don't think nobody does. Like, she gonna need some extraterrestrial help. I gotta stop. Y'all gotta chill. I don't know. I'm being real though. I don't know who can help her, who can save her. I really, really don't know. But I pray for her, because that has to be a mess to look at every day of your life. God, please help Kim. Please give her peace. I know she done gone too far, but give her peace, God, with where she's at and who she is right now. And let her not worry about trying to fix anything no more, or I don't know, Lord, just help the child. That's all I can say. Lord. Okay, so Wendy Williams was also at New York Fashion Week. She made a rare appearance, and honestly, she looked good. She looked healthy, stylish, present. The people are rooting for her, and rightfully so. Like, I was just so happy just to see her, and they did her makeup and everything. Like, she looked really beautiful to me. Like, y'all know she be wearing her sneakers and stuff all the time because of her feet, but for what she can give, I feel like she gave a nice little look, and it was just a blessing just to see her out and about. You know, kind of in her sphere, in her world. So yeah, New York Fashion Week, those two were the two that I kind of just like zoomed in on. But yeah, I really enjoy seeing Wendy. Alright, so I have a couple of little clips for y'all. Check these out.
I love you. Are you? Okay, so okay, this is like. All right, Soji McQueen.
Told you.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi. Listen, get a telephone number to give to him. Do it now.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna break your ear now.
Answering.
After July 18th, and you. Okay.
Yes. Go ahead, Wendy. I gotta.
Oh my God.
Look amazing.
I love you, Wendy. Oh my God.
Alright, moving on. So Beyonce and Jay-Z, or Camel, depending on how you feel, had this whole plan to open a Roc Nation-backed casino. The gag is, it would have required bulldozing public housing and just having people out here on the streets, you know, people lost trying to figure out where their next move is going to be, what they're going to do with their lives, all of the things. So the community said, no ma'am. And then Broadway said, no ma'am. Everybody said no ma'am. And it just wasn't looking good for them. And I believe that's when they, you know, when you seen them at the table with Ivanka Trump and all of her affiliates and things, I believe that took place because they were trying to, you know, suck up to them and suck up to the city officials and all of the things to try and override the people. But let's just say the Lord intervened. Glory be to God. Times Square casino proposal backed by Caesars and Jay-Z denied by the advisory committee. Yay! The people said, not this time, Satan. The community came together and shut it down respectfully. Period. Moving on. Lizzo made a video where she said Cardi B brought back traditional rollouts and inspired her to get back to doing the same. Girl, be so freaking serious. Like, okay, so Cardi, she's been outside. We all see that. But she didn't bring back anything. Like, we all know that Cardi is doing this because she has to. This lady is pregnant, like far along pregnant. Do you think she would be out there if she didn't want to? Her team is throwing out every trick in the book to try and get attention because they know she doesn't have the backing that everyone thinks that she has when it comes to the fans. Invasion of Privacy that came out during a time where payola was like out of this world. And as you know, there's so many lawsuits and so many things right now that's going on that's like regarding the whole payola situation. They know they can't do that with this album. And so Cardi is like, her team is on her head, her label is on her head. Her begging in the streets of New York or running to all these different places trying to do meet and greets to guarantee sales. This is not like, oh, I want to do a rollout and I just want it to be amazing. It's not one of those situations. This is something that she has to do because it's not looking too good for her. And she probably doesn't want to get dropped by her label because remember, they have Atlantic hired a whole new crop of people. So she's not able to get away with a lot of the stuff that she was getting away with. So y'all have to think, this is not no little rollout thing that she just tried to decide to do. Like, this is something that she has to do. But all in all, if that's what you want to say, Lizzo, if it inspired you, do what you gotta do. But, like, quit making people be like, quit lifting people up like they're really doing major things out here. Like, that's nothing. People been doing rollouts. Several people that still do rollouts, that still go on interviews, that still do all of the things. Now, Nicki, when she did Pink Friday 2, she did the whole interview thing. She did all of that. She was on all of the interviews. She even went to the streamers. She did everything. The only thing you ain't see her do is beg people in the middle of the street. Because first of all, she got too much self-respect for that. Second, her work sells. I can still go to my hood. They know my body is good. Okay? Like, Nicki is that girl. Like, her and people like her and Beyonce, Taylor Swift, a few others, they ain't gotta do all of that because they already built their fan base. We already know what it is that they bring. It's not a gimmick. This is not going to be a one-time hit situation, and then we don't know what we're going to get the next time. See, that's the problem right there. A lot of them other girls, their fans don't know. They legit know that they don't really have the talent. And they ain't really like checking for the music because the music be flopping all over the charts. They know that the music isn't what it should be or it's not up to par. So they may not buy stuff the next time around. But with people like Nicki, like, we know, like, she really does this. She really writes. She really spits. She really flows. Like, she really does all of the things better than some of the best. And so we know what we're gonna get. And that's why she ain't gotta go barefoot in the middle of New York on a subway. She ain't gotta do none of that. We gonna buy the album because we know that the talent is there. Like, this is real legit work. Can't say that for the rest of them, though. But yeah, please, use your brain, Lizzo. Like, she didn't do this because she's like, oh, I'm gonna do an amazing rollout. No, she's doing what she has to do to try to sell. And another thing that people don't speak on, she don't want to sell, like, she refuses to sell less than Megan or Doja because right now, for some reason, people are making her like this second best rapper, and I have no clue as to why. But if she sells less than them, then it's a wrap. It's a wrap. She's out of the story. She's out of the what's the word I'm looking for? Shit, I can't even think of it. But it's a wrap. Like, once she shows that she's not able to sell like that, people are going to know that she's not really talented as the other girls. She doesn't have, like, she really ain't that girl. Because so far, she's just living off of the invasions of privacy, or like the other vloggers be saying, invasion of payola. And she's, like, living off of that. Been living off of it for, like, 8 years. And so she knows she has to drop this album because Atlantic is not playing. She has to drop it. But another thing she knows is she cannot drop it and sell less than these other girls. Because remember, she's supposed to be way above them. And so she's going to do whatever she has to do to at least outsell them. But yeah, that's that. Check out this clip.
Cardi really inspired me with her album rollout. Like, in ways that you have... honestly, she low-key revived the traditional album rollout. But it only works for people like Cardi B, who's a lightning rod for...
All right, moving on to another one who speaks about the bird brain once again. Ice Spice spoke on how Cardi opened the door for a different kind of rapper. And while she was being polite, the subtext was loud. She basically said Cardi made it okay for non-rappers to get a pass and rap. I mean, at least that's what I took from it. You guys listen to it? What did you gather from it? Yeah, that's exactly what she was trying to say. Because she said at one point, Nicki just made it unattainable. Like, it really was. Like, the bar was, like, so high up that the girls had no chance. But as soon as Cardi came in and just turned it to a hood rat show with no bars. Well, she had bars because people was writing for her. But once it was revealed that, you know, people was writing for her, that she didn't really have any real legit talent, I mean, the girls came rushing in. The floodgates were open, child. Ice wasn't lying. There's a whole generation now of artists who don't write, barely perform live, and I would say have no stage presence. Well, to me, they don't. It's just, people just are so into, like, personalities nowadays. Most of these girls are, like, Instagram influencers and content creators and stuff like that. So they have the personalities that most of the hood folk like. Hood folk is crazy. But yeah, all you need nowadays is a TikTok hit, a wig, and a BBL, and you booked and busy, child. Yep, it's that simple. Check out this clip. Alright, lastly, Y'all know in my last video I talked about Saweetie and how she felt like, you know, because she was pretty, everybody was sabotaging her and nobody liked her and she was just getting like all this pushback. Well, Funky Dineva, y'all know I love me some Funky, because he be saying it how T.I. is, child. He said what, like literally after I posted my video, I listened to it and I was like, dang, I should have said this, I should have said that. Well, Funky said, he done said it all, child. He broke it all the way down, no sugarcoating, no fluff, as I always say, nothing. He clocked the BS for what it was and said what he said. And I'm just glad that the other people are saying exactly what I saw. And they are saying what needs to be said, because I don't know why Saweetie is acting as if she's the only pretty girl in rap. Like, girl, open your eyes. The rap game, the female rap game is full of beautiful women. Like, let's be real. But yeah, I'm going to let y'all check out what Funky said, because he said everything that needed to be said. Check this out.
If I'm being perfectly honest, pretty privilege is what got you as far as it did, and you got the nerve to sit up and talk about pretty punishment. No, sweetie, you are a prime example of pretty will get you through the door, but it won't keep you there. Coupled with the fact that, sweetie, yes, by every stretch of the imagination, you are a beautiful girl. You are. If a bitch call you ugly, they a hating ass liar. But love, you ain't the only pretty girl in the industry. You are not the only pretty girl in the industry. And for you to sit back and think on one level or another that you are not climbing and doors are being closed on you because of the way you look, you are sadly mistaken. And I'm here to tell you that anybody around you who is co-signing that bullshit, they're not your friend and they don't care about you, because they are allowing you to live in a space that is keeping you from growing. Now, I'll be the first person to admit that I am not the most qualified to speak on these young girls' female rap, but I do have 2 ears and I am able to listen. When you first came out, you had some songs that were getting a lot of heavy airplay. But what happened, sweetie, during the time that you came out, which is good for the industry but bad for lackluster talent, is a lot of girls came out at the same damn time. And it's no different than the social media influencing space. Everybody wants to do it. So many people are doing it, but the cream rises to the top. Sweetie, you got big nerve. You got big nerve. And you've got big nerve because you have already won 90% of the battle, which was getting through the door, getting on the radio, getting music videos, getting endorsements. You've already made it. You've already made it. There are so many up and coming artists and aspiring females that would give anything to be in your spot right now. And you've got the mitigated gall to sit on this internet and talk about things are not happening for you because you're being punished for being pretty. I hate to break it to you, and I'm not going to say anything disparaging about this girl's art. But what I will say, sweetie, is it's the simple fact that competition is steep right now and you're just not winning. You're just not winning. It ain't because you're pretty. And I think resting on that is taking the cheap and the lazy way out. Because you are attributing your success or your lack of success to something external. What you're currently doing is saying, I would be further if it wasn't for them hoes hating on me.
All right, y'all, it is time to wrap this thing up. Listen, this industry is spanning. Cardi's rollout is weird. The Stefon Diggs situation is... ugh. Lil Kim, Glam Team needs to sit down. They need to be fired. She needs to be fired. She needs to just disappear from public eye. No, I'm just playing. Keep doing you, girl. It ain't nothing else you can do. Lizzo is delusional. Beyonce and her huge-lipped husband, their billion-dollar plans just got crushed by real people who weren't going for it. Kudos to them. And Ice Spice, you know, saying what she said. She said what she said. She did what she did. And what she said was legit. You know, Cardi did usher in a whole wave of whack rappers. And then you got Funky Dineva, who is not playing no games. He said what he said as well. And what he said was legit. And I'm here for it. Alright, y'all drop me a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this pregnancy, the rollout, and the state of female rap right now. Is this just how it works now, or will we ever find our way back to real talent? I don't know. You guys let me know. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell, y'all. Alright, until next time, stay peaceful, stay vibey, stay all of the things. Alright, I'm out. Talk to y'all soon. Peace. Bye.